You think you're in the driver's seat, right? Making all these logical, rational choices every day. But what if I told you that's not really true? What if hidden forces are actually pulling the strings? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into in this explainer.
Okay, let's kick things off with something I bet we've all done. You're shopping online and you're so close to getting that free shipping. So what do? You toss another $10 thing in your cart, something you don't even need, just to save $5 on shipping. We tell ourselves it's a smart move, but is it really?
This is right at the heart of what behavioral economist Dan Ariely talks about. He says, look, our weird, irrational behavior, it isn't random at all. It's actually predictable. And today, we're going to zero in on two of the biggest forces he found: the absolute magic of the word free and the crazy power that price has over our minds. All right, first up, let's talk about one little four-letter word, a word that has this uncanny ability to just completely shut down the logical part of our brain. It makes us do things that, when you look at them on paper, make zero sense.
You see, free isn't just about the number zero. It's a massive emotional trigger. The second our eyes land on that word, our brain just stops doing the math. It's like all of a sudden there's no downside, no risk, no way to lose. And that feeling, that little rush, is so powerful, it can totally hijack our common sense. So, to really put this to the test, Ariely set up this brilliant little experiment. He went to people and gave them a super simple choice. Option A, a delicious premium Lindt truffle for just 1 cent. Or option B, a regular old Hershey's Kiss for free. Okay, let's be real. The Lindt truffle is way better chocolate, right? And for a single penny, that's an absolute steal. So logically speaking, the choice here is a no-brainer. It's obvious. But look what happened. It's wild. The vast majority of people completely ignored the better deal and went straight for the free Hershey's Kiss. That pull of getting something for nothing was so strong, it just wiped out all logic, even with a much, much better offer sitting right there. And that right there is what we call the zero-cost effect. It's this powerful emotional hit we get from the word free. So powerful it makes us choose something worse. The whole idea of value just gets kicked to the curb by the pure excitement of free. Okay, so that's the free trigger. Now let's switch gears to a totally different kind of psychological tripwire. This one has nothing to do with zero. It's all about that old saying we've all heard a million times: you get what you pay for. We're going to see how price itself can literally change our experience.
Yeah, this is the complete opposite of the free thing. It's all about how a price tag sets us up, you know? It creates an expectation in our mind about how good something is going to be. And the crazy part that Ariely discovered is that these expectations aren't just in our heads. They have real physical effects.
Check out this study. Researchers took two groups of people and gave them the exact same pill for pain relief. Now, this pill was just a placebo, basically a sugar pill. But here's the kicker. They told Group A the pill cost $2.50, and they told Group B it cost just 10 cents. So, before I show you what happened, just think about it for a second. The pills are identical. They do nothing. So logically, the results should be the same for both groups, right? Nope, not even close. The group that thought they were taking the expensive $2.50 pill reported way more pain relief. Just thinking it was more expensive, just believing in it more because of the price, actually made it more effective for them. Their minds made it real. And this is a textbook example of the price placebo effect. That price tag all by itself was enough to change their actual physical experience and had nothing to do with the pill and everything to do with the story that the price was telling their brain. Okay, so we've got these two super powerful invisible forces, right? On one side, you have free, which is like an emotional gut punch. On the other, you have price, which plays with our expectations. So, which one is stronger? Which one grabs us faster? And this is where it gets really interesting, because they work in completely different ways. You can see here, free is purely emotional. It's that jolt of excitement you feel before you decide. Price, on the other hand, is about expectation. It shapes how you feel after you've already bought in, affecting your actual experience. So here's the big takeaway. Free is an action trigger. It's the one that makes you do something right now without thinking. It's that impulse that makes you grab the Hershey's. Price is an experience trigger. It's a bit of a slower burn. It doesn't make you buy it, but it completely rewrites your reality after you do. All right, so we've looked at the cool science behind all this, but let's bring it back to the real world. Why does this matter to you? And more importantly, what can you actually do about it?
Well, the thing is, these triggers are literally everywhere. They're the secret sauce of modern marketing. That buy one, get one free deal, that's the free trigger. That free trial that auto-renews into a subscription, yep, that's it too. And the price trigger, that's why we automatically assume a brand name drug is better than the generic, or why a fancy bottle of wine tastes better. These forces are nudging you all day long.
Now, here's the tough part. Dan Ariely himself says that just knowing this stuff doesn't make you immune. Sorry, we're just hardwired to fall for it, but being aware is the first crucial step. Just being able to spot it, to feel that little emotional tug of free, or notice that expectation from a high price, that gives you a moment to pause and ask yourself, wait a minute, is this a smart choice, or am I just being played?
And that really is the ultimate question, isn't it? Because now you know the tricks. The next time you see that buy one, get one free sign, or a super expensive cream that promises to change your life, you'll know what's going on behind the scenes in your own head. You'll see the trigger. The only question is, what are you going to do about it?